yeah, she might be a racist. It's possible she's a socialist, but she would never, ever gaslight us, right?
Republicans that want to be obstreperous want it because they don't want to Biden win.
Right.
They don't want Biden to be as successful and his administration to be as successful as it can and as it has been. The thing that I really think people need to understand about immigration, it's not a crisis. It's something that has been an issue in our country from the very...
I'm pretty heartbroken, man. I didn't think she was that kind of woman, but, I guess she would gaslight us. According to Sonny Hostin, immigration along our southern border is not a crisis. It's just been going on since the dawn of time, when really, if you look at it, take just that statement, man, by her own faulty math. If something has been going on forever, and now hundreds of years later, you're now setting record after record after record of the worst kind of records possible, that is a crisis, without a doubt. People are dying at the service of this leftist immigration virtue signaling that, she just loves. Just listen to her voice, man. People are dying in our deserts. They're dying in our rivers. They're dying at the hands of cartel smugglers. And citizens here are dying by the hundreds of thousands from fentanyl poisoning. She's got to see an issue with that.
This notion that, immigrants are bringing in all the fentanyl into this country.
We're not. That's not true. We're talking about drug cartels that exploit a port of foreign. No one is saying economic migrants to this country.
Yes, because
no one is saying
you
that.
did say earlier there's fentanyl being.
That is where the 90% of the fentanyl in this country comes across the southern border.
Where do the opioids come from?
That's related.
That poor girl, poor Alyssa, man. But guys, this is what you get when you sell your soul, your values, and your virtue to play a fake conservative on TV. You're not accepted anywhere. Nothing you say, even when you're totally spot on, is going to be taken seriously by either side. And Sonny Hostin, former prosecutor, apparently not intelligent enough to understand that you can have economic migrants and you can have dangerous drugs coming from the same place. Every other prosecutor and every other thinking person on the planet understands that they are literally smuggled by the same fucking people. And all this, man, it's insane. All this acting and showboating to play apologists for a problem that is literally killing people, man. These people are enough to make you sick.
And I hear this argument a lot of, well, Republican border states actually get more funding, so this is their problem. They are so overwhelmed, even with that additional funding. Then you have Mayor Eric Adams begging for help from the Biden administration. Yeah. They had kids stay home from classrooms for a few days to house migrants, and they went to remote learning.
But what do you say about a Governor Abbott who's getting $1 million to handle the crisis, and he's sending everyone here to the...
It's not enough, because it's not enough money. I've been there.
Why doesn't he send any money? Why doesn't he send any money? He's keeping the money, but...
These people really have no clue what they're talking about. Sonny Hostin probably spends millions and millions, probably spends $1 million every month or two. How far do you think that she actually thinks $1 million is going to go at the border? She knows it goes nowhere. She knows that the people sitting at home watching that terrible show are going to hear $1 million. That's a lot of money, my gosh. Guys, Texas sees 10,000 people a day on most days, many days. And if you get $1 million a month, that's $3 per person. If you get $1 million a week, that's $12 per person. Give them $100 million a month, and that's only $330 per head. That probably wouldn't even cover a Border Patrol agent's boots. These people do not understand the situation, and they don't understand the math, they don't understand the money, but the math and the money is really not her problem. Her problem is the strain that is being put on sanctuary cities by just a fraction of the people that Texas sees. And really, she doesn't care about migrants. She doesn't care about the city, the people in the city. People like her just want to keep places like New York City for themselves. But as they start to buckle, as they start to crumble, she doesn't blame the federal government. She doesn't blame Joe Biden. She doesn't even blame the border. She blames one Republican governor. It's freaking crazy, man. You cannot make this stuff up. But that's just my take, guys. It's a terrible issue, and I just wish people would even try to understand it. But that's just my take. Let me know yours in the comments. If you haven't already, guys, be a part of the channel's growth. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. I'll see you in the next one.